So yesterday, Infernosto dropped a video talking about his top 5 anime games on Roblox in 2019. And while I was watching this video, I was like, yep, I'm gonna make me one of these videos too. This is a pretty good idea. So if you guys haven't checked out this video, make sure you guys check his out. Link should be in the description if I remember. But yeah, check out his video on his channel. Now my list is gonna be a little bit different as far as it's not gonna be just anime game. Is gonna be Roblox games in general. So this is gonna be my top 5 list, my top 5 Roblox games of 2019. Now the list is generally going to be filled with mostly anime games because that's generally what I play and enjoy, but it is not limited to just anime games. Also guys, remember this list is very opinionated. This isn't a list of the top 5 best games on Roblox, the top 5 most successful games on Roblox. This is just my top 5 games that I personally had enjoyment with on Roblox in 2019. So my list is going to heavily differ from yours, and your list is going to heavily differ from the next person. Everybody's list should be, for the most part, pretty different because everybody enjoy different things, and I would love to hear you guys' opinion down in the comment section. And guys, please keep it, keep it respectful in the comment section. Don't bash somebody's list because it's different than yours, and I don't want to hear, oh, how could you like that game? The game was garbage. Just let people enjoy what they enjoy, and yeah, that's it. So without further ado guys, let's get into my top 5 games on Roblox in 2019. Now 2019 for me was a year. Like it wasn't the greatest year. I'm thankful for everywhere for everything I've been through and everything I walked through. I'm always in a thankful state, but I'm ready to go into 2020, and I'm ready to see the 2020 games, and hopefully it'll turn out to be a little bit better for me personally than 2019 was. Now before we get to my top 5 list, I do want to have some honorable mentions. So my honorable mentions, my first one will be Mythical Fruits Online. This game was a lot of fun when I played it. I only played it for a few days before it got just too grindy and too stale and just a little bit too laggy, but this game was a lot of fun in my opinion, and I thought this game was going to be fire when it came out. I think it was in paid access first. I thought it was going to be dummy fire when it came out in paid access. I like the combat, I like how it played, I like the missions in question, and I just had a lot of fun with the game. Unfortunately, the game didn't really get the love and treatment that it should have gotten, or I personally thought it should have gotten, but yeah, it just couldn't get over that lag hump. It had like a issue with lag that just made the game he's like, come on. If it was like, it's usually playing like, man, if it just didn't lag, will be the words out your mouth or the words in your head so many times. But yeah, that's one of my honorable mentions. Another honorable mention is Heroes Online. Heroes Online was a lot of fun, and it's another game that I feel like just didn't reach like its full potential. Now the game did release in paid access last year, but in 2019 it released for free, so I'm gonna put it over on this list for this year. But I had a lot of fun with Heroes Online. There was a lot of good moments. It just wasn't enough for me, and then especially like some of the last few updates, and we didn't get like the dungeons and some of the things that we thought we were going to get, we just didn't get, so it couldn't get moved up on my list. But for the most part, I had enjoyment with the game. It was a lot of fun, just didn't crack my top 5. Also follow along with the My Hero game is Boku no Roblox. Another game that I feel like it did its job, and it reached a certain audience, and I personally have fun with Boku at times, but it just wasn't enough for me, and it just got stale, especially after you hit like max level. It's just that replayability was never there. But I do think it was a good game, and I do know why a lot of people enjoy Boku no Roblox, and like I said, it made me honorable. I actually had some fun times, especially doing like, I did like videos like random quirks, or I was going around trolling and stuff like that. I actually did have a lot of fun with the game. So that is my honorable mentions list. Alright guys, coming at number 5 for me, it's going to be Black Magic 2. This game, bro, when I first hopped on this game, this game, especially when the new characters came out, yo, this combat was stupid. Oh my, yo, this game was so much fun. We was on this, me and my homies, we was on this throwing mad hands, bro. The only thing limited this game was the lack of characters. Like just playing with 3 characters and just like that big free for all. If this game had game modes and more characters, they had like an arsenal of about 6-7 characters, I definitely would have been on it a little bit more. It's just that the gameplay after like a couple weeks, and you only have especially like at first it was only 1 character, and then they finally added 2 more characters. It's just not getting the character updates enough. it just drove it to be a little bit stale. If they had like competitive like 1v1s or something like that, or and then with more characters, I think I would be on this game all the time because the combat is a lot of fun. I love boxing in this game. I love throwing hands. You know, Avalon God made in the building. Stop with your boy. Y'all know I go crazy with Avalon. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, it's hot. I gotta go turn my fan on. But yeah, guys, Black Magic 2 graces my number 5. Was a really fun game. I had mad fun with this game. Just needed more updates, needed more characters. If we got like a huge revamp, even it took like a year, just added like a ton of characters, add some good game modes, I would be all over this game because the combat and the box in this game was unmatched in my personal opinion. Now coming in at my number 4 is Dungeon Quest.
What is that?
Wait.
Yo, he's firing laces.
Chill. Everybody chill.
How do you
He got ice spike. Oh, that's the ice spike. That's the ice spike move, bro. When Dungeon Quest first came out, yo, I know like the mess out of this game. It was something different for me. I had never seen a true dungeon crawler on Roblox, and somebody who played a lot of Diablo growing up. It was nice. It was a lot of fun. I think this game was pretty dope, and you guys know I was like one of the first people on it. Like we had seen this game, and my homie was like, "Yo, we gotta get on this joint ASAP, bro. This has mad potential." And it obviously is still front page to this day for almost going on like what 10 months now. Still front page. And you guys see this game was definitely a lot of fun. Now one of the problems with me personally was I played for the first several updates, and then the game just became way too grindy. Like just doing the same dungeon over and over. It just started hurting. Like it just like and then I end up getting behind on a couple updates because I was just like I can't grind, I can't do the same dungeon no more. And then I just got too far behind, and it was just like too much for me to get back into the game. And unfortunately, to this day I still haven't got back in this game. But while I was playing for those like 6 weeks or so, I don't know how long, but maybe like 2-3 months. I don't know. I don't really remember how long I was playing. But when I was playing it, I had a lot of fun. I think the game was pretty dope. The dungeons were cool to clean, especially like the later ones. Then he started adding the fire armors. It was a really good game, and I had a lot of fun with it. Unfortunately, I did get out of it, and I wish I wouldn't have fallen behind. But just trying to get back in that grind is just too much work for me personally. But man, this is a lot of fun, a really fun game. And as you guys can see, there's a lot of people making Dungeon Quest like games now. That's how good this game was. Now coming at my number 3 is Blox. Blox has been interesting. Like it started off as a decent game that grew over me over time, and now I'm so glad I grinded and kept up with this game because lately the updates have been pretty fire, especially update 8. Update 8 was like, yo, this is it. Update 8 was a fire update, and I'm glad I stuck with this game. This is one of the games like falling behind is really hard because it's super grindy, and that's the only knock on this game is that it's super grindy, and once you get to max level, it's not a lot to do. Now that's why I've been suggesting like, can we get like some type of in-game PvP arena type mode that where people can go do instead of just arcane around. But man, this game is a lot of fun. Even like when you go around PvP and stuff like that, it's a lot of fun. The game is really cool, and especially like I said, update 8, they had like the legendary weapons, they had like the race progression and all those type of things. I had mad fun. I was grinding this mug, no life and not sleeping for a while. And Blox has been a lot of fun. Like I said, start off as a game that was decent, and it was a cool new One Piece game, and as it grow with new updates and everything like that, it definitely shaped out to be a really solid game. Now it is called Blox Fruits now, but Blox Piece was a lot of fun, and I'm still having a lot of fun with it. I just wish they had more things to do once you hit max levels in the game. Now they had that the game probably be but anyway, the game was a lot of fun, and I definitely enjoy Blox Piece. Now grinding mastery is still like grinding mastery. I don't like grinding that mastery. I don't like that. But overall, I did have a lot of fun with the game. Now coming in at my number 2 is Anime Battle Arena. This game was a lot of fun, and I remember begging for it to stay free. Now I think it was 2 summers ago, or yeah, 2 summers ago that it went into paid access, but it finally went free this year, and played a lot of this game. This game was a lot of fun. Lawmain here, you know what I'm saying? I definitely had a lot of fun with this game. We spent a lot of nights on this game grinding it up, and it's a really fun game. I still wish there was more to it. Like, it just, I don't know, it was still like, after a while, it just felt like it was missing something. This is always a game that I can get back on and hop back on and have a lot of fun with. I think ABA was a really good game, and I still don't think it got the love that I thought it should have got. I thought it should have got a lot more love. You know, I definitely thought she got like some of the anime cross love. I think she really should have hit like front page, but I guess a lot of people don't like, you know, straight up competitive fighting on Roblox. You know, it doesn't have a lot of, I won't say it doesn't have hand holding, but it does take like some type of skill to fight in the game. And for somebody who's not as versed in the fighting games, you will feel like, I can't even fight in this game. So, you know what I'm saying? So I can see maybe why I didn't do as well. But the game itself was a lot of fun, and the team fight, like 3v3s, like I always begged games to do this, but they actually did. They added 1v1s and 3v3s in ranked mode, which is a lot of fun. It wasn't a lot of balance, but it was a lot of fun. But yeah, I definitely think ABA was a really good game. It was definitely a lot of fun. I remember playing last year in Paid Access, and then this year as well. So yeah, it's coming in at my number 2 and my top 5 games. Now, coming in at my number 1. Now, this game, I have mixed emotions about this game, but it still has to be in my number 1 because of how much fun. Even though that fun didn't reach the potential that it should have reached, but it's still coming in at my number 1. So my number 1 is Shinobi Story. And I am saying Shinobi Story for a reason. Not Shinobi Origin. I do mean Shinobi Story. While I was in the Shinobi Story state is where I do it. Currently, I'm really not feeling the game like that. It's just, it don't hit the same. But when it was Shinobi Story, especially back when it was just in like testing, like before you guys can play, back when we were actually Kages, and back when we were like testing and like helping with the combat. When I say like helping, but just like giving feedback, yo, that was the most fun. I literally could sit on that game for hours and just throw hands, bro. I've had so much fun with the game. Even when it first released, it was a fun game, bro. I personally had a lot of fun with the game, and I know I gassed the game up a lot. I was like, man, this game gonna be it. This game gonna be fire. This game gonna be blah, 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 blah. And I did, and it obviously didn't turn out that way. But I wasn't lying. Like, I honestly felt like this was gonna be that game, bro. Like, it had so much potential. And it was just, unfortunately, you know, met with an unpolished game. You know what I'm saying? Like, no offense to the Career Bros or anything like that. And I'm just not. It's just the game had too many broken things. And I know they had a lot of things in the game, but still, you released the game and it was just so many juices that didn't do damage. It was so many things that broke. It was so many hackers. It was just a lot of things going against the game. Like I'm telling you, it was juices that literally just couldn't put on your toolbar. Literally broke you. Literally didn't do no damage or did way too much damage. It was just like so many unbalanced things that just broke the game. And then we didn't get the PvP. Like, if we got the in-game PvP with the arena properly, that would have been so far. Like, if we had the 1v1s and stuff like that, yo, it had so much potential. And then even like the first couple times ranking, I felt better than how it is now with the leveling system. Even though that old system was annoying as well, trying to do all those trainings, it still felt better, bro. I had so much fun with that game, even with the broken juices, even with the broken things in the game. I personally had a lot of fun. I was still hyped for CC, but when the game closed for a while, it came back in that level grinder, and I don't know, it just didn't feel the same. It didn't hit the same for me. So Shinobi Origin doesn't cut my list of my top games, but Shinobi Story is my number 1. I had so much fun with that game, and I thought I literally made a whole second channel that I thought was gonna be dedicated just to Shinobi Origin, to be honest. Like, I made my whole main overdose with all intentions of uploading a bunch of Shinobi Origin videos. I mean, Shinobi Story videos. But like, that was my whole goal with that channel, to be honest. Like, especially like with the Kage stuff and everything like that. But it just never came to fruition, and that's okay. That's life. And we move on to the next project, move on to the next thing in life, and yeah, it is it, you know what I'm saying? But that's still probably my number 1. Anyway, guys, that is my top 5 list of 2019. I would love to hear you guys' top 5 lists. Definitely gonna be reading the comment section here. Reading the comment section and seeing what you guys put in your top 5, because I'm very, very curious. Like I said, it doesn't have to be anime. But yeah, keep it Roblox. Keep your top 5 Roblox games. Like I said, it doesn't have to be anime, but make sure it released this year. Try to keep it within this year or at the very end of last year. So yeah, that's about it. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy. If you did, make sure you smash the like button. New to the channel, go subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you folks later.